I'm not going to do much talking till y'all get in here. Thought I'd get one more live in with you all. This format is so awkward because you have to wait on people. I'm just going to wait. Cheers to 100 members and counting. Hey, Eliza. Butterflies are free to fly. I always love seeing that name. What y'all doing? I thought I'd, hold on, let me pause that. Wanted to go live and just talk with y'all for a little. Hey, Queen Bella. Shuby Mom, you're happy now? I love that. I love that. Trying to pull this up in case my live stream freezes again like it did the other day. That was so annoying. Hey, Chaos Queen, Andy, Popcorn. I love Ulta. Hey, Rhonda. Randa. I always want to say Rhonda. Is my sound okay? This will help pass the time while I have zucchini. Ooh, it's that time of year for some zucchini bread. Yes, I love zucchini bread. And I actually make good zucchini bread. My husband's been asking me to make some. Hey, Archangel Mama. Good to see you back around. How's everybody been doing? Y'all been doing all right today? It's been crazy today. And I don't know if you all caught it. I don't even know how many. Hey, Shambles. Lord, I took 4 days off and used all my free time listening to the Idaho 4 book. Oh, is it out? And came back to, I don't even know. For fuck's sake. It's a lot. It's a lot. You can only take it in doses. Good for you for stopping and reading a book. Maz King, oh my gosh, I miss you. Where have you been? It's always so good to see you. But yeah, there's always a lot going on YouTube. But yeah, the streets are burning down. I'm going to tell y'all, they were burning down earlier over on a channel you wouldn't suspect. It is a full moon, Legally Blonde. Yes, I'm glad you reminded everybody of that. Is it tomorrow night? All the planets will be in alignment. Kraken, good to see you. Oh, you've been busy. Hey, CJ. But this morning when I was getting the little one ready, well, we were outside waiting for her bus. Sometimes she rides the bus because she likes her bus driver. And we could see like 3 of the planets. But I think it's tomorrow night. You're supposed to see them really good. I don't either, Shambles. Not 24/7. Look, I'll come on here. I'll cut up, go live. Or I'll go live with my jerk sisters. And then I dip out. But yes, if y'all haven't or you don't know, make sure tomorrow night. You know what my husband wants to do, y'all? He's like, honey, don't get mad at me. He's very much into the weather, astrology, the planets. He loves that stuff. I got him a telescope one year for his birthday. But he's like, I'm going to get up at 3:00 in the morning because that's when it's supposed to be the best time to see it. And I'm going to go outside. I'm like, if you want to go outside and look, you go right ahead. Eliza sent floating hearts. How cool. Thank you, Eliza. Now, me, I probably won't be up at 3 in the morning to see the planets align. It's already messing with me, these full moons. I don't sleep good when there's a full moon, which there's a scientific reason for that. And if y'all don't believe me, just look it up. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow night. So let me tell y'all, somebody said the streets are burning down. It is in it. So the full moon was 2 days ago. Well, it was full today. No, the planet alignment, Archangel. That's tomorrow night, right? I'd be like, if you want to hang with the coyotes, then have at it, buddy. We got coyotes here. Foxes, bears. The bears are back. Yeah, Archangel. Tomorrow night is the planet alignment. Um, Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, it happened, it popped off over at Tony's today. Tony Toxic, where nothing, no offense, Tony, but nothing really ever pops off over at Tony's except her playing music, Tom Petty. You know, the poor girl, she can't get monetized because she won't. Hey, let's be honest. Welcome to membership. Thank you so much. I'm on the phone, so I can't give you one of those membership videos, but thank you so much. There's also a deer with no hooves, thanks to Soup. I do believe that thing's still alive. Thank you, Shuby Mom. I really need to get, yeah, I am loving the morning lives. I don't have as big as a crowd, but I am enjoying the morning lives. What'd Shambles say? Hold on. Are we still floating in Rich Girl's pool with $35 blunts and over? Shambles, you are funny. Oh my God, let's be honest. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Let's see who got them. Gigi, Kate the Great, a name I can't pronounce, Toonie, and Tripper. Thank you, let's be honest. Next time I go live, remind me to play something for you. Thank you so much. And remember, if you got one off of her and you're in here, please thank her. I love seeing Kate the Great's avatar. It cracks me up. Oh, thank you, let's be honest. I love saying your name, by the way. I just like seeing it. Let's be honest. Do you all remember me telling y'all this was a couple weeks? Well, no, it might have been last week. I told y'all about a YouTuber. She's been around since Molly Golightly days. Susan. Well, it got a little crazy today over, well, she was on another YouTuber's channel called Tony Toxic. And hold on just a second, y'all. I hear my husband. He just walked in. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, Cammy. Rock a bit. I love Volta. So I've told y'all about Susan. Susan has been around since the Molly Golightly days. She's the one who did the lied about having an evil twin. Well, today she went on Tony's. And when I tell you it popped off, it popped off. Susan is a pathological liar. And she has she's always done this. She'll get a group of friends. Hey, Toonie. Um, she'll get a group of friends. She'll keep them around for a little bit. They'll listen to her lies and all her stories that she has to tell. And then she'll turn on them. And then she'll get a new. It's just like a revolving door. I just saw CJ. What'd she say? Because CJ went up on the panel. I feel like the last week has been it has been a twilight zone. I even went in there today and typed some stuff, and I don't usually type in Tony's or even say anything to Susan because you're just wasting your breath. Oh, it was, Jesse. It was a crazy live. I did not expect it to go that bad, but it was also kind of good because Susan is finally getting called up. This has been a long time coming. Exactly, Popcorn. She shouldn't have lied. She should stop lying on people. She has done this forever since I've known her. That's why I keep, oh my God, Kraken, you missed it. Oh, so Susan is much, no, she's worse, Tammy. She's worse than Betty. Oh, thank you, Rock a Bit. Yeah, if you ain't hit the like, go ahead and hit it for us. No, she's actually worse. I don't even know how to describe Susan. You know, some would say, well, she's got a problem with alcohol, so this is why she does this. And yes, while that may be true, I find Susan to also be very calculated in what she does and how she does things and how she manipulates people and to get people to feel sorry for her. She really thrives off people feeling sorry for her. And if she has to make up a story, a horrible story about her family, her sister, her dad, her friends, she will do it. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. Eliza sent happy poop for 10 joules. That's so cool. um, but Tony, okay, so Tony's up there, Jill is up there, and Susan. Susan hadn't been going live on her platform. It's been a while. So I guess she thought she could go up on Tony's and everything would be cool. It wasn't, because people were coming in and they're still mad about a particular thing that she has lied about, which I'm not going to talk about it here. It's just too complicated and too messy. But also they were coming at her about the Netflix documentary lie too. And let me get a drink. Happy poop for poopy soup. Y'all love it. Hey, Martinez. CJ, I laughed my ass off after threatening to call the police on me, lying about what she has. She asked me to set up a GoFundMe for rehab, and then she denies. Boochie! Yes, I'm so glad to see you in here. Yeah, she lied about that. I believe that she did ask for a GoFundMe or you to set one up for her to go to rehab, but you knew damn good and well that that money would not have went to her to go to rehab. That would have went to the liquor store on her scooter. Okay, she'd have got on that scooter, took all that money down to the liquor store, bought alcohol, cigarettes, come back and she would have went live for a good couple of weeks and burnt through that money. Cussed everybody out. Queen Bella, glad I don't know these people. If I would have went live on, because I can't share screen on here, which is stupid. You can only share screen through the Can you share screen? No, you can't. That sucks. I wish there was a way to share so I could show you all this live today or some of it. Trust me, no money would go to rehab facility. It would have went to alcohol. Yeah, it definitely would have. So at one point, Jill thinks Susan is sober, right? And I knew I'm listening. And at first, when Susan's drinking, it escalates. She gets more and more irate with the chat and acts like it's her channel. She tells people, or she was trying to tell Tony who to block, who should be there, arguing back and forth with everyone. Scooter racist. Oh my God. Hold on. I'd have slapped her. When I read that in the chat, I spit out my coffee. Hey, Okie, good to see you. Hey, Tanga. I'd have slapped her, come in there and said something about an angry racist on a scooter. I lost it because Susan does have a scooter and she rides it around the streets of London, I guess. She's somewhere in the UK, but she's from Ireland and she wants you to know she's Irish. Boochie with the vroom vroom. But if you don't know, Susan, it's funny, but it ain't. But she was arrested or detained or fined for being drunk on her scooter and screaming racial slurs at a cop, at a police officer. And yeah, she don't like it when people bring that up. It's not funny, but it is because you just get a mental image of this woman on this scooter, drunk, screaming racial slurs. Not that that's funny, but her on a scooter, you would just have to know Susan. You would just have to know her. Hey, lunatic farmer. Trips and falls trying to sneak in. Hi, everybody. Tries to act normal. And that's the thing with people when they're drunk. They think they're acting normal, but they're not. But anyway, Susan ends up getting this work on the panel. Let's see. First, she gets it from CJ. CJ comes up there and gives her the what for. Calls her out on all of her lies. I don't know where Tony was. Tony was like, whatever. I'm here. I'm just here. Jill hops down, which was weird to me because Jill usually, I fell. Oh, God. Jill usually loves to be in the mix, but today she was like, Tony, I'm dropping down. This is just too much. I'll talk to you later. I just can't take it. I'm like, Jill, are you okay? Yeah, right. Zero, you know who Jill is. Hey, Elle, good to see you. Rockabit says, I am normal when I'm drunk, but not when sober. Tony clowning on Perp with the slow voice was hilarious. I'm going to tell you, sometimes Tony can be funny. She really can, especially when she's trolling Perp. But anyway, so CJ gives her a what for, drops down, comes back up, gives her a little bit more because she remembered something. And Susan's like, I did not. I never said that. You know, she's just doing the typical Susan. And then one of her other sisters hits the panel. Yes, she does. And this sister has one of the prettiest Irish accents I've ever heard. Unlike Susan, I could understand her. It's not because Susan's Irish that I have a hard time understanding her. It's because she's drunk all the time that I have a hard time understanding her. But her sister had it. And I listened to the whole thing. And okay, my point is, Susan, what are you doing? You've been doing this for, well, it's been over 4 years now. You've recycled through so many friends. You've pushed them away, you've lied to them, you've lied on them. This vicious cycle, it continues and it just never ends. And you're never wrong to hear you tell it. You never take any accountability. I think if you were to go live now, you might just have 3 or 4 people, because there's going to be 3 or 4 that never ever turn their back on Susan. What panel did that? 0. It's called Tony's Toxic True Crime. If my mods have the link, if you could drop it. I wish I'd have went live the other way so I could have played some of it. Yeah, 0, you've been around for a long time. You know a lot of these characters. I know you know Susan. Susie Q is just jealous of her sister, in my opinion. It seems that way. Oh, I know Tony. She used to argue with Purple. Yep, they still do. They still do. Thank you, TPE. Good to see you, by the way. I was just watching your video you put out. But Susan is never going to stop. She's never going to take accountability. This is going to be Susan until she actually gets help. And I wish people on YouTube, and I'm not saying that you can't be there for somebody, or, hey, sissy, or try to encourage them to get sober or do better in life. But at what point is enough enough? There has been like 20 groups of y'all try with Susan, and it always ends up the same. What'd Sissy do? I missed it. Is Sissy the sister that was on the panel today with the beautiful accent? Is that her? Yes, that's it, 0 Jules. That's it. It is Sissy. Dang, girl. You gave Susan exactly what she needed. And you did it with grace and style, and with that I love your accent. Hey, Bradley. YouTube has open arms for very troubled people. It's sad. Then very mean, and then the very mean people. You know what's crazy? People have been really good to Susan. Really good to Susan. Oh, you're welcome, Sissy. I had no clue that was you. I thought it was Jesse for a minute because I heard the water running. And, you know, Jesse's always cleaning. I'm like, Jesse went up. And then I started, as I kept listening, I was like, nope, that's the other sister. Y'all sound a lot alike. But anyway, like I was saying, there's been at least 30 groups of people come through, try to be there for Susan, try to help her along the way. It's the same thing. I'm going to tell y'all, the next group that comes through, it's going to be the same thing for y'all too. You think you're going to help Susan. You think you're going to fix her. You're not. She's going to end up shitting on y'all, just like she has every group of people that have been around. And I want to tell you this. If the family can't do anything, what makes you think you can? And see, that's what, not that I was ever asleep to Susan. I always kept away from Susan. But my thing is, if you got people in her family here on YouTube telling you about Susan and what she does, and then you also see Susan and what she does, why is it so hard to believe? I'm sorry. I'm going to believe her sister over a bunch of strangers on YouTube that think they know her. Rockabit says, I have seen Purple live like 2 times and seemed like co-host was some named. Oh no, it was Heidi, Yaya Warrior Sisterhood, Fibromyalgia Queen. I love Volta. Where you at? Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. Purple's channel is dead in the water. Yeah. That's right, Zero. Purple's channel is dead. Okay. She's doing good to break 20, 22. One night I saw her with 8 likes. Hell, I wouldn't go live no more. I mean, good grief. So this right here, she was in the chat. So tonight when she goes live, this will be her topic. This will be, hey, Grandma Sherry, I love Volta. I knew she wasn't far away. Yes, Pearl. I'm very upset. Did y'all see her get on Purples the other day with Buckeye Mama talking about the giving the history of Susan? Right, Mazakine? It has. The Snuff the Pit. Hey, Remy, good to see you, hon. Mystery. Oh God, I'm going to introduce you, Rock, a bit. I wish I had. I'm unsubscribing. But I wish I had the share screen on. I might do that tomorrow morning to give y'all a little history lesson on these people. I'm telling you, you don't need cable when you got YouTube. There's some crazy mofos on here. There really are. And I might be crazy too for watching it. Hey, Hoodie and Crowbar. Hello, sending positive energy to all. You always are. It's always good to see you. Waffle or pancakes? Waffles. I like waffles. But yeah, she was trying to give the history of Susan. I'm surprised she didn't tell the time she bought Susan a washer and she never got her money back. Heidi. Yeah, warrior sister. The pigeon, I got tired of clipping. There's nothing to watch over. Even tonight, I'm going to tell y'all, even with what happened at Tony's with Susan today, Purple will not, she'll fumble. She will fumble the bag on this one too. I can't hear her anymore. She's mumbling, long pregnant pauses, and she doesn't even give any good commentary. Like, give something new here. Hey, KCG. Hey, Amanda. Jesse, I bet your hands are wrinkly from the hot soapy water scrubbing things. You know Jesse was cleaning all day. Yeah, it's hard to watch Purple anymore. Used to, it was funny, but you had to watch with a group of people. And that's what made it funny. Everybody else's commentary. Now, even watching her with a group of people, well, nobody does it anymore because she's just not even talking. Like, why you even go live? You don't speak. But tonight she'll go live. She's probably got one scheduled already about this whole debacle today, and she'll get everything wrong. And she'll talk about, do I believe Susan? Maybe, maybe not. I wasn't there, you see. Do I know if her? She'll do all that stupid hypothetical suckering shuckatash bullshit. But anyway, Susan, girl, if you're listening, which you probably ain't, you're probably, I don't know what time it is over in or Europe, London, probably 12, 1 o'clock. I hope you're passed out because you should be. And if you're, so you ain't listening to me, but Susan, hun, get it together. It ain't everybody else's fault. Damn it, girl. When your family is on here telling you, stop with your lies, stop with the nonsense, and you have lost all of your friends except probably 2 or 3, maybe 4. And this time, all sides are done with you, how can you not take a look in the mirror and say, okay, I'm the problem? What'd Kraken say? Yeah, she is Susan the Boom Lady. No, that's Lenny. I almost forgot about Lenny. Then I saw she came up on my recommendations today. I read her community wall post, the big dodo. Nobody's talking about Lenny, and she's like, she writes this long community wall post that people are talking about her, and Mazikeen writes under there, Lenny, honey, nobody's talking about you. Stop picking on her. And there you go, superior dreams. Those are considered handlers, not friends. Why doesn't her people tell Purple she sounds so mumbled? I don't know. If I sounded mumbled or if I lose sound, y'all let me know. Like if my mic goes dead, y'all are like, Sue, we can't hear you. Yes, she says boom. When she says boom, we say truth. That song Pearl wrote is so good. Boom. Truth. Because she always says boom. And then she'll give you a date. I'm all over the place. I'm talking about everybody. Rock a bit. I'll get this straight eventually. Yeah, Purple. I'm talking about Purple right now. She mumbles, goes to sleep. And when she goes to sleep, it's funny because she's like, when she wakes back up, people in the chat are like, Purple, you okay? Yeah, I'm just, I gotta think about what I want to say. Because I'm so pissed. Yeah, I don't want to say anything on the morning show. No, Purple, you're asleep. Hey, Perps, the mic isn't supposed to be up your right. I don't know. Purple's just, she's not even slightly entertaining anymore. Can't hear her. She's mumbling. When people actually come in and say, girl, nobody can hear you, she gets mad. And the rest of her subs and mods are like, we hear her just fine. No, you don't, you liar. Georgette, people have told her about her mic. She doesn't care. Her mods say nothing. They hear. That's what I was just saying. Yes, the purple pigeon, Bucci. She wasn't funny per se, but sometimes the things that she would say, like when her sleep streams, when she would talk about Candace Wells, cake in a bucket, Candace went to Disney on Ice. At least I know how to smuggle drugs into the prison system. Now that's the funny stuff. Now when she falls asleep, she don't say anything much anymore. Chicken kicker. We have had so many years of that. We have popcorn. God, we've laughed till we've cried. I mean, cried. My brain isn't. You remember our soundboard in our old Discord? My brain isn't working. It's just like a bunch of marbles rolling around up here. I love that soundboard. I want to smoke meth, bitches. I'll smoke meth. That's Ink. Where's Ink? Yes, Zoe. I'm back for a little bit. I just wanted to talk about Susan for a little bit before I ended it for the night. I do too, Popcorn. Man, we used to laugh so hard in there. We had a good time. Watch parties were fun. No, I can't neither, Georgia. I can't do it. Now she will be live tonight. You know she will. Trying to cover this Susan debacle. But she'll get everything wrong. It'll be one big mess. And then she'll throw in Right, Amanda. She dreams about buckets and cake. It's crazy. And then she'll throw in something about Buddy. Nobody cares about Buddy Purple. Move along. That is old news. Like, you have really got to venture out. Venture out. Cover some other stuff. Where is Agent Six Up? She covers Purple Pigeon Pooper. Yes, she does. Yes, Disney on Ice, TP. Georgetta, she will. I may pop in and out and have a laugh. I bet she has you blocked. Ink is checking her windows. I think there might be a little trouble in paradise over there because when Lenny left, Ink kind of distanced herself because Lenny has Ink held hostage with her paranoia. You know it's true. Yeah, Purple blocks everybody. That's why her numbers are down. Her sub count keeps going down instead of going up. She doesn't allow people to come in and have an opposing view. If you have an opposing view or challenge her in any way, it's like the end of the world. It's crazy to me. Let people come in with an opposing view. It's not going to kill you. It's actually going to help you. But she can't do that. She gets mad. I mean, plumb bent out of shape. People truly want an echo chamber. They do. And I'm not saying that you hate. Look, we do like it when people agree with us, but that's not the reality. Not everybody's going to agree with us 24/7. So, especially when you're a YouTuber, you're live and you're talking about something, you might have somebody come in and say, no, I feel different. That doesn't mean you got to block them. Rebecca, Ink was there the other night with her cap lock stuck on chainsaw mode. I know. She's always got the cap locks on and she's always got that chainsaw ready. She is so rude to any new subs coming in. Look, if Purple don't block you, Ink's going to cuss you out. It just runs people off. And Purple has been at this for 3-4 years. She's only at 5K subs. And her numbers are going out. Now, don't get me wrong. You'll have people subscribe and unsubscribe. Maybe they're tired of what you're talking about. People are very sensitive too. You say one thing, they're like, I'm unsubscribing. There's a lot of Heidi's, people subscribe, it's normal. But for your numbers to consistently be going down instead of consistently going up, that's not a good look. Maybe step out of your comfort zone and let yourself be challenged a little bit, or go out and cover some other stuff. There's all kinds of stuff to cover if you consider yourself a commentary channel. TPE, I always thought Purple was good with the trolls. It was kind of her thing back in. I never thought she was. She got plumb tore up. It wasn't her as much as it was Heidi. I will say that. Heidi was the one that was like, Purple, block them. Purple, they're disagreeing with us. Block them. But she wasn't that great either, Eliza. The real tale is the fact that she has such low chat interaction. That is so true. Her participants, it's not bot. It's not bot and like 3 other people. And she even greets the Nightbot, y'all. I'm not kidding. She'll say, hello, Nightbot. Good night, Nightbot. You know that thing's a damn bot, don't you? Bless her heart. She would be eaten alive trying to cover some. Yeah, she couldn't do it. You can't be scared. You can't be scared to cover other drama. Like, you think she would cover Clue or The Bee? No. She would turn ghost white and pass out and shit. One of them said boo to her. She'd be no, 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 no. Purple's the type that runs to those people to get back up. She doesn't challenge them. She's like, "Can you help me out here? Yes, she. I got some jerks coming for me." Yeah, that's true, Rocco. She does. Well, she got a hold of the bee one time. This has been years ago. I think she stopped doing that, but she thought she was going to get the bee on us. You okay? Hey, Sophie's mom. Who you think that lady is? The principal of YouTube? You think I care what she's got to say, think, or do? I'll cuss her out. And it'll be your fault, Purple, and I'll have her get on you. Thank you, East Coast. Sent flowers for 30 jewels. That is so cool. Thank you, East Coast. It's so good to see you too. I'm just shooting the shit tonight, not about anything too important. Sometimes I just like to come on here and just cut up with y'all. Rebecca, I remember when she thought Nicolina was going to come after her. She was scared. Lord. She didn't know what to. Do you remember at time Tiffany Marie went up on her panel? Oh, and then that time she went on Benny Keys. Oh, that was awful. Oh, man. It was painful to watch. Yeah, it is sometimes, East Coast. Just talk about nothing. Hey, Mackenzie. I was talking about you earlier, telling Lenny nobody's talking about you, Lenny. Well, we are right now, so y'all be looking for a community wall post in 5, 4, 3. No, God. Oh, Pamela sent thumbs up for 10 jewels. That is so cool. Combined 2 times for 10 jewels. I am going to try this out. Yeah, Hakuna, she went on Benny's panel. Y'all help me out. What was it about? This has been a while. I mean, maybe a year and a half ago. I trolled the fuck. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Amanda. Georgetta, what was Hakuna? Girls, what was it that she went on Benny's and God, he destroyed her. But I can't remember what it was over. Sent floating heart for thank you, Pamela. Does anybody remember? Yep, that's when she said she didn't believe in God. I think she got nervous and didn't know what to say. So she's like, he said something about you better pray. And she's like, I don't believe in God, just she. Shuckering. It was. Yeah, right, Abigail. I don't remember either. Benny is a character, laugh out loud. I don't take this stuff you can't take it too seriously. It'll give you high blood pressure. Eliza, I think it was about a kid in a cage. I knew Eliza would remember. Eliza's got a good memory, but what was it that caused TM and Benny to even come for her? I can't remember. It's going to drive me crazy. It was over the Brandy stuff. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Brandy, or not shit. Purple. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I can imagine. I do remember the time BK was calling Levitt back to back to back, and he wouldn't answer. Oh, really? Ooh, I bet he didn't. Because Benny was a tyrant. He didn't care. He would terrorize anybody. He terrorized Ziggy. Y'all remember that when she called Was it a detective or something? His parole or probation officer. She wanted Benny arrested. Hey, Ellie. Was it the lady that sold the pins, MZ? Oh, gosh. Yes, I remember her. East Coast said, I know TM and BK, but I don't know Purple. They weren't friends with her or anything. They came at her about something, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. Abigail was blocked again. Now, Purple, you keep blocking Abigail. Mazakin, or not, but Mackenzie. All you're going to have is Nightbot. You know, live chat is what makes watching live streams fun. When it doesn't take like 24 hours for the live stream to load. I hate when it does that. Nunya messaged me today. She's like, Soup, do you turn off your live chat? And I'm like, no. Sometimes it takes it. Sometimes it'll load quick. Sometimes it'll take 24 hours. I don't get it. He was Hakuna at times, and then sometimes he took it too far. Like when he would spit in the floor, and that time he hurt the dog and filmed it. Ugh, he was just gross. She blocked me for being funny, asking did her Boochie. Boochie, you ain't right. Oh God. I know it was when she tried to recruit. That's what it was. She tried to recruit channels to go after Six Up in the Jerks. Yes. MZ situation about the Chip channel. And the whole time she was the one that was friends with MZ and protecting her. I didn't even know MZ. I just knew she was some weird lady that sold pins on TikTok. And now Purple is selling dick pins on YouTube. I'm not kidding y'all. She sells dick pins and her subscribers buy them. Right, East Coast. He's banned from the internet, so I've forgotten a lot too. Rock a bit. All I know is my sub list is 1,000 miles long because AI. Here you guys mention all these. Oh, you go give it a look. I do that sometimes too. Yeah. Do you know what Sophie's mom though? Guess who was looking on my TikTok? Because TikTok lets you know. MZ. MZ. And I got news for you. If you come looking on my TikTok, it's nothing to do with YouTube. It's only me recapping Sister Wives, 1,000 Pound Sisters. I only recap shows. And I haven't done that in a couple weeks. I need to get back on it. But yeah, she was checking out my TikTok. I don't know why. Purple go off on you after she blocks you. You said get back to go. You said get back over to my haters. I know. She thinks she's got haters. Ugh. Twist. I think Nonsense and Chasing had a good conversation today. I missed it. Chasing can usually have a good conversation. Nonsense, but Chasing can. I missed it. What were they talking about? I like Chasing. Maybe the police locked her up when she took the paperwork of Chip's channel. Yeah, that was some weird stuff. Now, I haven't actually watched Nonsense in a while. She ain't even coming up in my recommendations anymore. Is she still cover BJ? That's all I saw on YouTube today is coverage of BJ. I don't watch it. Every now and again, I'll listen in or look to see who's in chat so I can give them the side eye eternally. But yeah, Is my mic still working? I go, what? Yeah, the light's still green. Right, TPE. Nonsense. I never fuck with those people. Not today, not tomorrow. Bucci, yeah. Yes, so I stopped watching her. The hate train, choo choo. Nonsense called me an idiot today and told me she is 42 years old and I am a stranger on the internet and she doesn't owe me respect when I ask not to be called an idiot. Dang, Lindsay. What? I'm going to have to go watch. What was the conversation about? I'm surprised you're not blocked already, Lindsay. Popcorn says, I think she was on last night or earlier today. Huh. We can't go there because we're here. That's what she said. You're over at the stoop. Don't come back. You're not a part of what's going on here. Lindsay Licious. I like that name for Lindsay. Oh, Hoodie says, what the fuck? Rude AF. She really thinks she's somebody on the app. She does. I found a channel. God, why can I never think of her name? Is it Raelle? She's got a good channel. I don't know nothing about her, so don't come for me. But she did some good coverage on nonsense, and she really helped me see this is who nonsense has always been. She sneaks into sectors acting like she's the good guy, and then the mask slips. Lindsay says, I asked her to put a name on it. Oh, how dare you, Lindsay. I didn't hear her state a name and even apologized when I was told she did put a name on it. But she said, you idiots, and went off on a tangent. Okay, I'm going to watch that when I get off here. Dang, she is so wound tight. She's one of I've seen a lot of people on here that are uptight, no sense of humor, but she is she's a stick in the mud. Yes. Yes, Hoodie. That's it. And I think she may be from South Africa. I could be wrong. That is another one she claims came real life in court, blah, 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 with the Veda mess. Yep. Veda J. I don't know who she is, but she was talking about her too. And that woman, Raelle, she seems like she's really nice and normal, level-headed, but I mean, you never really know. She does does good on her numbers. She covers Gypsy Rose a lot, and without a crystal ball. It was on Granny's watch. Oh, okay, Lindsay. So it happened on Granny's. Then she went in about Discord. I'm going to tell you something. That woman hates Discord. I don't know what Discord did to her, but nonsense and Discord is like oil and water. She hates it. I said, I'm not an idiot and I'm not disrespecting you, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't disrespect me. Of course, Jesse. Of course. We always will be. We love you too. And we mean that. Next time, Lindsay, just say, who do you mean? And start listing names, right? I love to put a name on it. I don't like people to be confused. Just put a name on it. It'll be all right. I'm talking about you. She probably has Discord, in all honesty. Wouldn't that be funny? It would. And to be honest, most channel holders have a Discord. I mean, how else does she talk to her islanders? There has to be a Discord. I don't believe it. They were talking shit about chasing and none. Oh, really, Mama? I swear. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm going to get me a a drink. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I am back. Let's see. Chasing went on panel. I'm going to go back. And was this on Granny's or was it on Nonsense? KCG Soup, I need to jump in and caution you to keep strong distance between you. And I don't worry. I don't know Veda. Don't plan on knowing him, but I do appreciate the heads up, KCG. I think you've warned me before, but I don't know him. But thank you. Hoodie says she has gone in Discord a couple of times when Nunya had one. The evil Discord came from me. My first experience with Discord. My son wanted to go in a gaming room and yes, Hoodie, that is an app for children. Block it. Don't let them on there. I had a friend, her 11-year-old child ran away. Luckily, she didn't go far. She ran to her school. But she was talking to a man in another country who was telling her things that no 11-year-old should. And it was on Discord. No children need to be on Discord. Bucci says, I don't like Gran. She's grifting for a new house since she outed for living with others, in my opinion. Rockabit, I had a respect for Nonsense until she didn't stand up for whom I thought was a true friend. She will just stand up for idiots on here. That's not just your opinion, that is actually a fact. I mean, Clue, yeah. They are in long-term litigation still. Who's that, KCG? The Vedas? I don't know them. Are they from the Without a Crystal Ball people? Sophie, Amanda, I would always be there, be always in the shed. I have not heard about that, about the new house. I haven't either. Bucci, it is Val. I have not been in Discord since, but I might try. Now, I'm in Discord, but I'm in there with people I've known for like 4 years. For children, absolutely not. Lindsay says, I thought Chasing and Nonsense were able to have a good conversation. I wish Granny was able to chat more with Chasing, but she got an important call and had to jump down for a bit. I bet it was, Hoodie. I know it was for my friend when that happened with her daughter. And there's other apps too that children are using. Even we was being nasty in the. Oh, I hate that, Mom. Mystery says it depends on the Discord, really. Some are confusing. Look, it took me a long time. You can ask Tanga, all the jerks. Me and Discord, I would get lost in rooms. They had to send the flares. to get me back in the right room. I sent out invites one time I don't know what it took me a long time. Eliza sent thumbs up for 10 joules. Well, thank you, Eliza. Thank you. Lindsay says, Rockabit, I saw your comment. I had to step away from my phone for a moment. Hoodie, I have a few questions about how nonsense deciding I was told publicly. Docs. Soup has to hold my hand in Discord. I wish I had that picture. I wish I had that. Oh, it cracks me up. I gotta hold on to Tiny. Tiny don't leave no more. Tiny stands her ground these days. Here's my friend Tiny. The funny one. Everybody loves Tiny. Tiny is, if you don't know Tiny, you don't know what you're missing. I love me some Tiny. Twist says, ask nonsense at KCG. Don't put that on Hoodie. Yeah, I didn't understand. Jesse, do I have to put my teeth in? Tiny dancers. When she introduces you to others, you know which one I'm talking about, Grandma Sherry. Oh, goodness. I wish I could share my screen to show you all. Next time I go live, I'm going to. Thank you, Jesse, for the $10. Thank you, ladies. You know, Jesse, we've been here for you, and it ain't going to stop. And hopefully, Susan, I don't know. I really don't know what to say and I mean, you don't want to see anything bad happen to her, but you just kind of want her to go away because she's just not going to stop until people start holding her feet to the fire. And even then, I still think that she's going to continue because she'll find a new group of people to enable her behavior. It's just never going to stop. What Susan needs, she can't get off social media. Not YouTube, not Discord, not at the liquor store. Susan needs, and I'm not trying to act like I'm a doctor. I don't think you need to be one to understand that Susan needs long-term care. And she hurts a lot of people on here. She lied on us and said that we were trolling her. I would never troll somebody like Susan that you don't pick on the weak. But she would have loved to have people actually believe that we were, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. And it just showed me right then and there that, Susan, you are a dangerous liar. There seems to be a lot of them on this app. There's liars, and then there's like dangerous liars. Susan is one of those. Susan who? That is my wish for the future on this app, right, Amanda? Exactly, Sophie's mom. You don't have to be a doctor. It's obvious. Susan, and she was getting so. Oh, thank you, Archangel. Love you, Soup. You are loved, Jesse. I am glad you're getting that type of love. You really had to go live and talk about someone, Pixie Dust. You'll be all right. I went live to talk about a lot of things. Just relax and hit the like if you don't mind, Pixie Dust. I got a feeling you don't care. You just came in here to run your mouth. Hoodie says, honestly, I knew nothing about there being an issue with KCG and nonsense. I didn't get into that drama. Right. Oh, we can't keep up with it all, that's for sure. Amanda, she could have got her own I know. I know. Bucci. I'll just let Bucci get you. You did popcorn at Pixie. Is Pixie in here? I didn't see her. Oh, that's another. Oh, I was thinking about my mod at Pixie. We have been talking about all things. Thank you, TPE. I was thinking about Pixie, my mod. I was like, did I miss her? No, that Pixie Dust person. Yeah, Georgetta. She's struggling because she refuses to get help, and then she comes on here and then throws up on everybody else. Not cool. Lunatic farmer. Yeah, Sophie. But yet some people are shocked, and it does. It makes you mad. Oh no, you're good, TPE. All right, y'all. I hate to because I'm having such a good time just cutting up with y'all. I really am. But the little one has school in the morning, and I got to make sure she's done all the things that she's supposed to, Even though she's getting on the older side, did you brush your teeth? Did you floss? You got to stay on them a little still. But I'll probably be live again in the morning to talk to y'all and have some coffee with y'all. And thank you for letting me know about, I guess it was Nonsense's live or Granny's. I'll talk to Lindsay afterwards and I'll go look. And if you haven't hit the like, go ahead and give that a smash. I'll appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the morning. Y'all have a good night.